a ton to learn.
There's a ton to know.
We each take a turn
on this little show.
Here we just relay some facts,
whether they're new or antique.
So just sit back and relax.
It's time for What's Up This Week.
Hello everyone, and welcome to What's Up This Week, a weekly dose of facts and trivia from University Branch Library. I'd like to begin this episode by talking about the 19th Amendment. So it was 100 years ago this week that the 19th Amendment, which guarantees all women the right to vote in the United States, was certified by Secretary of State Bainbridge Colby on August 26, 1920, when Woodrow Wilson was President of the United States. But the amendment was actually passed by the House of Representatives over a year earlier on May 21, 1919, and then 2 weeks later, it was passed by the Senate. Then, on August 18, 1920, the state of Tennessee became the 36th state to ratify this amendment, meaning that the three-fourths agreement had been reached. You can check out a number of books about women's suffrage and its wide history, including Suffrage, Women's Long Battle for the Vote by Ellen Carroll DuBois. No Place for a Woman, The Struggle for Suffrage in the Wild West by Chris Entz. The Woman's Hour, The Great Fight to Win the Vote by Elaine Weiss. And A Century of Votes for Women, American Elections and Suffrage by Christina Walbrecht and J. Kevin Corder. Alright, Megan, so what weird thing do you have for the people this week?
Hi there! This week's weird thing is that August 29th is International Bat Night. International Bat Night is celebrated annually on the last full weekend of August in over 30 countries. The purpose of this holiday is to celebrate bats and all of the beneficial ways that they impact our communities and to promote bat conservation. So today I'm going to share some fun, interesting facts about bats that you may not have heard before. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. And while people may believe that bats are blind, this is not true. Bats can see with their eyes, but they also use echolocation to help them get around when lighting conditions are bad for them, like at dawn or dusk. Bats eat insects, and they do a lot to help control the insect population in our communities. One bat can eat over 600 mosquitoes in just 1 hour. Some people even build bat houses for their properties to encourage bats to live near them. More bats means less bugs, which means less pest control chemicals released into our air. Nearly 40% of bat species are either threatened or endangered, so we need to do what we can to protect them. Those bat houses I mentioned before are a great way to help the bat population in your area. People are known to gather at bridges where bat colonies commonly live to watch them take flight at sunset. The Congress Avenue Bridge in Austin, Texas is a popular place to watch bats and is home to about 1.5 million of them. But here in the Houston area, we also have some locations where you can view bats. The Waugh Drive Bat Colony in Houston is a great local spot for viewing this nightly event. If you want to learn more about bats, we have some books available for you to check out. Here are a couple of them. Interested in building your own bat house? We've got a book for that too. Happy International Bat Day to everyone. Back to you, James.
Thank you, Megan, for that unique information. This week we would like to acknowledge the birthday of author Rita Dove, who was born on August 28, 1952 in Akron, Ohio. Dove graduated from high school as a presidential scholar in 1970. In 1987, for the book of poems Thomas and Beulah, Dove received the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry, making her the second black person to do so. In 1992, Dove was named the Poet Laureate of the United States by the Librarian of Congress, a title she held from 1993 to 1995. Our library system owns a number of books by this accomplished writer, including On the Bus with Rosa Parks, American Smooth, Selected Poems by Rita Dove, and of course, the much-lauded Thomas and Beulah. All of which you can check out through our library curbside pickup service. Well, that concludes this week's edition of What's Up This Week. Join us next week for more thrilling information from your local library.